one of the men who was right alongside Bill for so many of those years. Jerry Hodak, the longtime chief meteorologist here at Channel 7, joins us on the phone tonight to remember Bill. And Jerry, there are no end to the stories about this man for sure, as we say good evening to you on what is a sad night.
It certainly is. It was a shock to get the news, although we've known that Bill has been ill for some time, or at least had been growing kind of frail in the past few months. Unfortunately, I talked to him a couple of months ago, and we made a date to get together and have lunch, and I was on my way from Lansing into Detroit to meet up with Bill, and he called me on my cell phone as I was in the car, and he said, you know, I'm just not feeling well. He said, I'm going to go to the doctor, and he said, can we make it another time? And I said, sure, just let me know. And unfortunately, that's the last time we chatted. He wasn't feeling well and was going to the doctor, and I could only hope that things were going to get better, but apparently he suffered the last of it today, and it was sad to get the news.
Indeed. How about the impact, Jerry? And you never quite knew what Billy was going to say or what he was going to do, which meant you had to constantly be on your toes.
Oh, you better believe it. I think that's the way he wanted it, and it made us all better. You don't want to get too comfortable in what you're doing, I don't think. We all want to be on the edge and doing our very best and keeping our minds nimble, and Bill did that to all of us. Although I recall many times I finished the 11 o'clock news. I was the last thing on the 11 o'clock news before we went into ABC at 11:30 in those days, Nightline with Ted Koppel. Mm-hmm. And Billy would leave me like 30 seconds left for weather. And he said, we're going to tell Ted Koppel to hold on here for a couple of minutes while Jerry does the weather. But we couldn't do that, so I gave a real quick, brief forecast on several nights after Bill had been giving his views on whatever topic it was that night. And so I had to be at the top of my game as well.
Yeah, had to improvise where necessary. Yeah, because you never really knew where Bill was going to go or how long it was going to take him to get there. But by God, he was going to do it, wasn't he?
Absolutely. Yeah, when he looked at you to lead to you, your heart began to pound, and you began to wonder, okay, where are we going to go, and am I going to escape without any damage?
Well, it was always interesting and fun, I guess.
It was, and we were great friends. I had high regard for what Bill did, and I never regretted his putting me on the spot at times, because, quite frankly, we should be put on the spot every once in a while. And so it was a great back and forth, and I'll always remember him with the most fondest of memories.
One of a kind, to be sure, as you are as well, Mr. Hodak. Jerry, thanks so much for the time tonight. And